OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason training.
And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year, the 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season right with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, and how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. As a man, Justin Jefferson. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to get the Vikings the first down.
First down, Vikings.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Putting a receiver in motion. Play action, McCarthy. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Minnesota.
1st and 10, here's Jones. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. The tackle made back at his own 49.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Addison going in motion right. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He's got time here. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
And the Vikings first down.
And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
3rd and 2, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Oh, not like this, an interception ends that drive. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
To throw, Williams. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Vikings return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25.
Must be paying these guys daily, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
They're getting to Jones on the option. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Jones once more. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Going on third, McCarthy. And the defender comes away with it. Ty Stevenson has it. And the Bears will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. One touchdown and one interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Williams to throw. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Got his man, that's the rookie out of Pitt. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season. And they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. 3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. It's on target to Moore. He's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings take the lead on that successful kick. Right, ready to send this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Spins out of one stop. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And they're really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Williams on 1st down. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Big gain downfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead on the first play of the drive. Santos now for the extra point. And it's another miss. His 2nd extra point has been off the mark. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Returning it from the 4. This gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The Vikings now set to take the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Rolling left, buying some time. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
First down, Vikings.
The pitches to Jones. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
They get there to take him down right around the 41.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. The Vikings getting their punt team out. No doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. Chicago getting set to take the field now. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. First down, Williams to throw. He beams one, deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will get this inside the 30.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Trying to work quickly now.
A 15-yard loss brings up third down.
Williams with third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10. Now McCarthy. Running a screen now for Jones. We'll give him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Motion man right is Jefferson. Second down carry for Jones. Well, that's not what the offense talking about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The drive picks up here, first and 10.
First down, Minnesota.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Brought in right side by Moore. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Second and 3 now.
Brings up second and 3 at the Bears' 47-yard line.
Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's tackled for no gain.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
That's caught. This is Addison. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 12-7 our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Again, McCarthy to throw. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
First down, Vikings.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Pass is caught by Addison. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. One after tried good by Reichert. And the Vikings take a slam 2-point lead.
14. Bears 12.
Right, ready to send this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bears about set for their next possession. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down throw by Williams. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Not in the time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
That's another Bears first down.
1st down, Williams. And the man is there to knock that away. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Again, it's Williams. Brought in right side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10.
That's good for another Chicago Bears.
Here's Williams again. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
That's completed right side. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. To the air yet again, Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Some hurry-up offense here from Williams.
Loss on the play brings up 2nd down at the 30-yard line.
Trying again, following the set. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Ivan Pace on the coverage.
Williams will look to throw. Escapes the pocket. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a second quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock. And there are so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Santos now for the extra point. And he gets this one to go after a couple of misses already in this game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 14. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Vikings and receiver Jordan Addison getting set for this next drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They can give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Well, saw some movement there. It's going to cost them 5.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and they got one of them to move that time. They'll run here following the penalty. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Call it 7 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
McCarthy looking to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And this punt lands in the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Buys time, rolling right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. To throw, Williams. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
Williams to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Jones gets it. Has some space inside the 15. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
16 yards. And the Vikings
working inside the red zone. Escapes out to the left. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. J.J. McCarthy the touchdown. His third total score in this game. Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings take a slim 2-point lead.
Bears 19.
Right, ready to send this one away. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Here's Swift to start the drive. Daniel Manning's 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
From the 31. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Counter play, Jones. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First place. First and 10 now from the 30. Now Williams. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Working quickly here.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
They're trying something here. They fake the spike. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And now it's 2nd down. Now here's Williams. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They get 18 yards out of it, and a new set of downs.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are in those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. Williams set to pass. Forced out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. McCarthy throwing on his 3rd and 1. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First down, Williams to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Pace on the coverage.
Here's Williams. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Fourth and forever coming up. And we'll go for it, Williams. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it at the 30. We will get this inside the 30.
46 yards. That's good for a shot.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. What a start to the 2025 season. Full slate of games, Sunday of week 1. Let's get to it. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home for a big one. The divisional round rematch with the Baltimore Ravens. And it's Khalil Shakir. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's David Montgomery. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. The Lions get the win in the opener. Could this finally be their year? They'll start 1-0. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams taking on the Houston Texans. And check it out, Joe Mixon. He only needs a little bit of breathing room, and he knows what to do with it. The Texans come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. And with that, it all comes down to this: the finals we've seen so far in Week 18 and what's in progress now as we wrap up the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. He rolls to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And the shotgun to give to Swift. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And the Vikings rush brings him down. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, it's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's brought down. They're spotting this. First and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Working from the gun. Williams. He's got to push one deep down the right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Williams from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. 4th down. Williams. On the move. Headed right. Pushes this one towards the sideline. He's got it. And the feet are in bounds, too. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow, and he is dicing it.
5-yard gain. Brings up second down.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
15 yards. And the Bears.
Again, it's Williams. Pass complete. That's Devin Duvernay. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's good for another Chicago Bears. First and 10.
Here's Williams again. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Third down. Here's Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third down. It's the money down. And nice to see the roll of the dice and continue the series.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be... And he gets in. Touchdown! Here's Williams. Chased out to his right. Losing for the end zone. And off the football. It's not loose. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30.
To throw, Williams. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Loss of 14 brings up 3rd down.
Williams to throw. Forced out to his right. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Finds Kmet downfield. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Some hurry-up offense here from Williams.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19.
Another try following the sack. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Williams on first down. So this one on the defense. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. What he did after the penalty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Have to pick up the pace offensively as they go hurry up.
A 10-yard loss. It's 2nd and goal.
Trying again following the sack. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 4th-quarter lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. That one's incomplete over the middle. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
And they're not going to have to bring a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down. And someone has officially flown higher than the Dutchman, Brock. That completion pushes him past Norm Van Brocklin for the most passing yards in a game in NFL history. The mark of 554 yards has stood resolute since back in 1951, and 7 decades later, someone has finally topped it. He's going to keep it this time, and he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he got there in time. He's taken down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Here he is to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. Desperation time here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Chicago.
The players on your team earn some. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
Welcome to downtown Detroit and welcome inside Ford Field. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. On one sideline, the head coach of the Bears. This side not able to get it done in their home opener. Hoping for some better luck on the road here. Along the opposing sideline, head coach of the Lions, Dan Campbell. His guys were winners in Week 1. You know they'd love to start the year with back-to-back dubs. Third and 2, Williams. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Now after the incomplete pass, we've got someone shaken up and in need of some medical attention. Williams throwing on Ford. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jeff. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating an offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
It's a pickup of 13. Leads to 3rd down and 3.
Shotgun snap here to go. Flush down out to his left. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Lions the first.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Lions. 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home at that side.
Goff has it knocked out. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. He dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. From the gun, Goff. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved and so much.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Lucky to avoid that turnover. Might need some more luck here if they want to convert on this 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Williams. And that's a win for the pass rush. And as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
He finds a Dunze downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. It's a Roma Dunze touchdown.
I know you got to mix your licks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that was scary. He just made him pay.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Gibbs. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41.
That's good for a Lions.
Looking at David Montgomery. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And he drives in close to the red zone before going out. They're now set for 1st and 10.
Detroit Lions, 1st down.
Option play. Here's Montgomery. Big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the guy holding down the set.
From its annual home of Indianapolis, Indiana, it is time for the 2025 NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Kate Scott, so happy to welcome you here for another year alongside someone who went through this event himself as a player. It was a few years ago, but he still remembers it, Mr. Brock Huard. And Brock, it is just about time for one of the most important events in the pre-draft process, as these players try to convince all 32 NFL teams that they should be their first-round pick.
And let me just tell you, these guys have prepared as much for today as they did for the most important games of their college careers. We've got our eyes on a lot of the biggest names here. But there's one guy out of the backfield we're all very excited to see test.
That, of course, this speedy home run threat at running back. And he's up next at the Combine's most popular event. It's time for the 40-yard dash. He's getting ready, down into his stance. And here we go.
Simply put, not a good time for him right there. Just didn't have the burst off the line or the long speed that he needed to.
Coming up, here he is in the 40-yard dash.
Simply put, not a good time for him right there. Just didn't have the burst off the line or the long speed that he needed to.
Coming up, here he is in the 40-yard dash.
Simply put, not a good time for him right there. Just didn't have the burst off the line or the long speed that he needed to.
Next up, the all-important test of strength for a future NFLer. It's chest day, baby. Turn on the bench press.
Well, we expected him to keep going for a while here. Bit of an early exit and underwhelming to say the least.
Well, every football fan knows this. Explosiveness and agility are so important at every position. And now we're going to see how much he has of both here in the broad jump.
Well, that mark certainly much shorter than we were all expecting. He really didn't get the explosion he needed in that leap.
So now it's his turn at the broad jump.
Well, that mark certainly much shorter than we were all expecting. He really didn't get the explosion he needed in that leap.
All right, it is time for the fastest event of the Combine. It's a showcase of how well you can change direction. It's the 20-yard shuttle.
That is such an excellent mark right there, and there's no doubt that he's got the quickness and the change of direction to thrive on an NFL field.
All right, now that we're through the athletic testing, time for him to get some touches and show that he's the playmaker that these teams are looking for.
That was a tough showing for him. It really was a chance to wow in front of personnel from every team in the league.
When that cell phone
and welcome back to all of you joining us for this one. We'll pick up the action back in the second quarter. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel...
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are stopped a little inside the 30.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work.
We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Setting him on the dime. And the power play up the gut results in 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another carry for it. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly mocked up, too. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down after a short gain. Titans back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they may be able to put a little something together here before halftime. First and 10 here. Ward into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. On the gun, it's Ward. Jump off, caught by his back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. So we have a 1-score game here. The rest of the league.
From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Ward. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He's going to look deep here. Looking for Lockett. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there. Making things difficult defensively. It'll... See the numbers here in the first half, and now time to build on those as this drive begins with 1st down. On 1st and 10, Ward. He'll get this out to his running back.
So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Ward now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Titans offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Complete to number 26. A gain of 2. Brings up
Throwing on 2nd down. Levis. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Van Jefferson there. And that's going to lead to a